It gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for this opening plenary, who has graciously welcomed us into her backyard here in Prince George's County. Angela Alsobrooks is the Prince George's County Executive. In 2002, Angela was appointed by the county executive to serve as education liaison, where she organized educational forums to help increase parental involvement in schools and environmental-based learning opportunities. In 2003, she was appointed the executive director of the county's Revenue Authority. Under her leadership, the agency increased revenue by 40% through their parking enforcement program, and some of those funds were used to help the county maintain a balanced budget during the recession. In 2010, overcoming a 2% name recognition against a field of candidates who had all run for public office previously, Angela, by an overwhelming margin, was elected to serve as the county's state's attorney, becoming the youngest and first woman to be elected to the office in Prince George's County. As state's attorney, Angela led a staff of 100 attorneys and 110 professional administrative staff responsible for prosecuting people accused of committing crimes. As the county's top law enforcement official, Angela played a key role in public safety and strived to carry out her responsibilities in a firm, fair, and consistent manner. And let's fast forward. In November 2018, Angela was elected as the 8th county executive for Prince George's County and was the first female to hold that position. With great honor, I introduce to you Angela Alsobrooks.
All right. Well, we want to welcome you, first of all, to Prince George's County, and secondly, of course, to welcome you here to the beautiful MGM. We are so very proud of this particular development project. It has just developed so beautifully, and we're really proud that you have selected Prince George's County to host your conference. So we want to welcome MAHRA, and thank you so much for being here. I'm joined Ray Gilley. Can you raise your hand? Ray is our Deputy Chief Administrative Officer for Economic Development. And also Estella Alexander, our Housing Director. Thank you so much. Estella is here as well. I want to thank both of them for being here. What an exciting day this is. We are excited to have you here, excited to have all of these great minds in the room who are coming together to strategize about the best ways to sustain our communities. That is what this work is about, and so we're excited to have you. And I'd like to just know how many in the room, maybe you can show me by a show of hands, how many of you have heard your parents say, as well as others across generations say, if I were to rent or buy a house in my neighborhood today, I would not be able to afford it? Have you heard that said by anybody, that if I were to rent or buy today, I'm not sure that I could afford to rent or buy in my community? And sadly, the truth of the matter is that we have heard this countless times. We've heard it over and over again. And behind the scenes, there are so many hardworking, wonderful, amazing individuals and families who are suffering here and in this region in silence. They are sacrificing utilities, their health. They give up hope and even abandon their homes because they have tapped out trying to pay for the monthly rents and mortgages that they have no longer come to be able to afford. And so I know I'm preaching to the choir, but we know that it is not because many of these individuals are in over their heads, but because they have been priced out of the market. And the Washington metro region is potentially losing so many of our great people, great families to other regions around the country where the cost of living is lower. And this also begins to chisel away in so many respects at our collective economic strength as a county, as a state, and as a region. So we must work together. This is the task that we have, to continue to work together to ensure that we don't send anyone away from us due to their inability to afford housing. It is a basic human right. That's why we are here to continue the dialogue that results in exchanging meaningful best practices with your industry counterparts, major employers, anchor institutions, real estate developers, regional and financial banking institutions, and others. It is our task to discuss how to solve the housing affordability challenges right here in our own backyards, and we believe that we're able to do that with out-of-the-box thinking. I am especially proud of Prince George's County. For those who know me, you know that that is a loaded statement. If anyone knows anything about me, it is that I am so proud of Prince George's County. I was born and raised here. But I am proud as well at some of the programs that we have been implementing around various home buying assistance programs. We've been offering down payment and closing cost assistance to income eligible home buyers. And since 2012, we've had over 600 first-time home buyers who have earned the keys to their dream home because they received help from the programs that we've implemented. And our realtors have been particularly instrumental in making sure that their clients take advantage of these opportunities. On June 8th, I want to let you know that the county will yet again host its annual housing fair, and this has been in popular demand since its 2012 debut. This is a massive effort that has been put together that yields thousands of residents and visitors from the DMV who come out to find out why Prince George's County is such a wonderful place to live. I want to give credit again. Estella Alexander is here, but I want to thank her and her staff. They have been heavily promoting this popular and beyond words successful event. It has been just amazing. No one, I have to tell you this, leaves our housing fair without being better educated and without a big bag filled to the brim with resources for prospective new and seasoned home buyers. I'm proud that Prince George's County has starter homes for first-time home buyers and advisors to help renters transition to home buyers. And this event that we're talking about is a day-long event. It's free, and it's full of housing information, and it's one of the largest events that we actually host in the county. On average, we have between 3,000 to 4,000 people who attend this event. It's at the Sports and Learning Center right here in Landover. And we're encouraging input from all of our stakeholders all across the county and the state, such as MAHRA. And we invite all of you all to stop by and also to support this particular effort. Overall, we are so pleased. We experienced, like so many others, during the recession, a housing market that nearly collapsed. Many of you are probably aware that Prince George's County experienced one of the highest percentages of foreclosure in the state. It was truly devastating to see the number of people in our county who suffered. But we are just so pleased now to report to all of you that our housing market has not only rebounded to pre-recession levels, but we are really just seeing one of the most successful housing markets that we have seen in a very long time in Prince George's County. Our housing market is back. It is fully, we are having now, our housing values have increased. In fact, we've been leading the state over a number of years in the increase in housing values, and so we are really proud that our economic development has really begun to spur this whole reality around home buying. Economic development is so important. It's important in particular to Prince George's as it generates revenue that we need really to aid all of our residents in living in safe and healthy places and investing in schools. So we've been working hard to retool and reposition the county so that we can grow our economy and bring in more revenue. Now, when we look at some of our key indicators, we see also, in addition to the fact that our housing market has rebounded to amazing levels, we're seeing also some of the lowest unemployment rates that we have seen. We're right on par with the state. We have very low unemployment here. And also, as I've told you, our property values and volume has really been steadily increasing since 2014. These trends, we believe, are a reflection of the strategies that will continue to guide our administration. These strategies are designed to create an economy that will position us to grow while better equipping us to deal with any economic downturns in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince George's County is building an inclusive and affordable foundation for everyone to enjoy. We want to create a place for people to work, transact business, live, shop, and play. And we're already seeing the evidence of this with all of the new homes that are coming up here, new apartments, hotels, and other businesses that are coming, and more to follow. So we're confident that the investments we have made will generate interest that will continue to make us, and you know what, you'll hear it said here, And so I want you all to begin to repeat this, that Prince George's County is the crown jewel of Maryland, and that is our goal. So we're really living in an exciting moment here in our county because of the necessary steps that we believe we're making to provide opportunities going forward. Our strategy is to continue to initiate public and private partnerships through the work of the Department of Housing and Community Development and also our Redevelopment Authority. We will focus on acquisition, rehabilitation, and resale of residential and commercial properties to stabilize and revitalize our beautiful neighborhoods. MAHRA has been for us a really valued partner in helping our county to turn the corner and to begin to continue moving forward. Thank you so much for your support. We thank you for your confidence in us, and we ask you just to continue to keep up the great work. Again, we're just so pleased to have all of you all here in Prince George's County. We hope that you continue to enjoy your conference. And if you enjoy the food, you know, like I said, I was up all night, so I hope that it was to everyone's liking. I'm not sure whether the iced tea made the tables. It took me a long time to brew that tea and to get the coffee and everything ready for you. So anyway, enjoy all of it. Have a wonderful day, and thank you again so much for being here.